up breathing on purpose, heart steady, I feel aligned. Every step that I'm taking, you already drew the line. I'm right on time by your design, covered in grace, I don't have to try. I'm walking light in perfect peace, I'm where I'm meant to be.
You're not unstable. You're processing everything you suppressed. Welcome to Unfiltered. Let's talk honestly, because a lot of people are feeling this right now, but not many are saying it out loud. You feel off, not completely broken, but not fully grounded either. Some days are calm. Some days you're overwhelmed. Some moments you feel clear, and then suddenly you don't. And the first thing your mind tells you is, what's wrong with me? But what if nothing is wrong with you? What if your feeling is everything you didn't allow yourself to feel before? What this phase actually feels like. Let's name it properly. This phase feel like emotional highs and lows, random irritation, moments of deep clarity, followed by confusion, feeling strong 1 minute and drained the next. And it can feel unpredictable, like you don't fully recognize your own emotional rhythm anymore. And that's where fear starts to come in, because you start thinking, I was doing so well. Why do I feel like this now? You're not regressing, you're releasing. Let's correct something. This is not regression. This is release. For a long time, you've been holding things in, pushing things aside, staying strong, staying quiet, moving forward without processing. And now, your system is catching up. Everything that was delayed is now asking to be felt. Not all at once in a clean, organized way, but in waves. Why it feels so intense? Now, this is why it feels overwhelming, because you're not just feeling the present moment, you're feeling old emotions, old reactions, old patterns, and things you thought you were over. And when all of that starts surfacing, you can feel like too much. But it's not too much, it's just unfamiliar. The mistake most people make. Here's where people go wrong. They stop. They try to stop it. They try to suppress it again. They try to distract themselves. They try to fix it immediately or force themselves to feel okay. But this phase is not something you fix, it's something you move through. And the more you resist it, the heavier it feels. What you actually need to do. So, what do you do? Let's make this real. One, stop labeling yourself as unstable. You're not unstable, you're aware. Two, the emotions without allow the emotions without attaching a story to it. You don't need to figure everything out immediately. Sometimes it's just, I feel this and I let it pass. Three, don't make permanent decisions in temporary emotions or temporary emotional waves. This is important. Not every feeling requires action. Some feelings just need space. Four, ground yourself physically. Breathe. Slow down. Step away. Sit still. Bring your body back first. Five, give yourself time without pressure. This is not a race. You're not behind, you're processing. Now, what this phase is actually doing for you. This phase is not here to break you, it's here to clear you. It's helping you to understand yourself deeper, helping you to release what you've been carrying, helping you recognize patterns, and helping you become more aware of your emotional state. This is not chaos, this is recognition. You're still in control. Now, even if it doesn't feel like it, you're still in control. Not of every emotion, but of what you do with it. You're learning how to feel without reacting. You're learning how to observe without judging. You're learning how to process without losing yourself. And that's growth. That's real growth. You don't need to feel stable to trust yourself. Let's talk about something important because this is where people start doubting themselves. When your emotions feel up and down, when you don't feel fully grounded, you start questioning yourself. You start thinking, can I trust how I feel? Am I thinking clearly? What if I make the wrong decision right now? And this is where people disconnect from themselves because they think, if I don't feel stable, can I trust myself? But that's not true. You don't need to feel stable to trust yourself. You don't need to be, you just need to be honest with yourself. Uh, here's the difference. Here's the difference. Emotions can fluctuate, but awareness, that stays. Even in the middle of emotional waves, there's a part of you that knows when something feels right, a part of you that knows when something feels off, a part of you that knows when something needs time, and a part of you that knows when something needs space. That part of you doesn't disappear. So instead of asking, do I feel stable enough to trust myself? Ask, am I being honest with myself right now? Because honesty keeps you grounded, even when your emotions are moving. And this is where maturity comes in. You don't react based on every feeling, but you also don't ignore what you're feeling. You listen, you observe, and you move with awareness, not panic. So, even in this phase, even when things feel up and down, you're not lost. You are learning how to trust yourself at a deeper level. Now, in closing, ask yourself, when have I or what have I been holding in that is now coming up? And instead of pushing it away, what would it look like if I let it move through me? Not forever, just now. This is episode 35 of Unfiltered. You're not unstable. You're processing everything you didn't allow yourself to feel before. And that takes strength. I'm Colleeno Chippy. Stay grounded, stay aware, stay unfiltered. I'll see you in the next episode. Mwah. Blessings,
Had
love,
to
and
trust
light.
the process,
Bye.
even
Thank you
when
for
unclear.
watching.
Now I see the purpose. Everything is here. No more second guessing what was placed in me. Every step is ordered, even what I couldn't see. I was being